Shabbat Shalom, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with the Beth Israel Rabbi. As we are all in the process of socially and physically distancing ourselves from others, we are naturally in a time period in which hours, days, and even weeks and months seem to be blending right into each other. And the truth is that time is hard to keep track of these days. In fact, last week at one point, I actually thought that it was Tuesday, but it was actually Wednesday. It can be challenging when we're spending most of our time in our house, barely leaving our house, and if we are, just walking in our own neighborhoods. Even the holiday of Passover made it a little more difficult, as one day of Yom Tov, of holiday, led right to another day of Yom Tov. And maybe this is exactly why, historically, and especially today, we as a Jewish people have a very special way of counting time, a way of counting time that goes from the holiday of Passover to Shavuot. That is known as Omer, or the counting of the Omer. And this is because we are told in the Torah that from the second night of Passover until the first night of Shavuot, we are to bring an Omer's worth of barley to the temple, to the Beit HaMikdash. And as we do that, we count each day, acknowledging each day, acknowledging the blessings that come with each day. Acknowledging the blessing of the fact that we are still here in this world, that we are still alive, that we still have the opportunity to acknowledge the day, to bless God, and to bless others. Through the Sfirat Omer, we are given a gift. We are given the gift of being able to distinguish from one day to the next. And not only that, but we are given a gift of the meaning of life itself, because we count the days between the holiday of Passover and Shavuot. On Passover, we celebrate our freedom, Yetziat Mitzrayim, our going up out of the land of Egypt. And on Shavuot, we celebrate the reception of Torah at Har Sinai. In other words, on Passover, we celebrate our freedom. On Shavuot, we celebrate what we are supposed to do with that freedom. And as exactly as I spoke about on Passover, on the Shabbat of Passover, of Chol HaMoed, we are to use our freedom for the sake of fulfilling the mitzvot, in order to bring us closer to God and the rest of humanity, thus giving us meaning and purpose in life, so that our meaning and purpose in life not only acknowledges and is acknowledged each day of our lives, but indeed throughout the entirety of it. This coming Shabbat, we read Parashat Shmini. In this Torah portion near the end, we read the laws of kashrut. And in the Torah, we are told that we are to celebrate the laws of kashrut because we were freed from our slavery in the land of Egypt. The rabbis explain that that is a way of showing us that our traditions, our laws, our mitzvot, indeed not only give us a pathway to a spiritual and moral lifestyle, but also give us meaning. May each one of our days in our homes, each one of our days in a situation of physical distancing from each other, be an opportunity to give ourselves meaning to our lives. Shabbat Shalom.